This is where legends are made.
No fear, no breaks, no second place. We run the game at a reckless pace. Step to the plate, better bring that heat. Brave ones stand, cowards take a seat. Punches land like a thunderclap. Gold on the line, we ain't holding back. Bold moves, only no time to fold. We light that fire, let the story be told. Brave, bold, never fold. Legends rise, watch it unfold. No regrets, no fear, stand tall. We came to fight, we take it all. Brave and the bold, fear none, take all.
Hey, welcome to Gotham City at the Knights Arena. It is so great to be here. Slam having you back by my side, especially after doing Monday Night Showcase the other day.
It is good to be home, Snapper, here in Gotham City at Knights Arena. No barns, no cows, just good city lights and clean lines.
Yeah, well, it's definitely, you could say that's an interesting thing, but then again, I mean, you can't really call this a home since Brave and the Bold bounces from, I mean, here they're in Night City. Next week we're going to be in Ivytown and Opal City after that. I mean, that's not really a home base.
True, but I think your home is, the first place that you really fall in love with, Snapper. It is just the place. Oh, and speaking of hometown, here he is himself, General Manager of Brave and Bold and Crown Prince of Gotham, Bruce Wayne.
I will admit, after coming from Showcase, Bruce Wayne is a fantastic general
Ladies and
manager.
gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of Friday's Brave and the Bold. What you're witnessing here tonight is the realization of a dream that started with my parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne. They believed that wrestling was more than just competition. To them, it was about storytelling, heroism, and heart. I know they're looking down on us tonight, proud to see this vision come to life. And I promise, with your support, we'll make this show truly something special. Now I have a couple announcements to make. First, we're kicking off tonight's show with a bang. In the main event, we'll crown the first ever women's multiverse champion. Mera will face Catwoman, and I can guarantee it's going to be a match you'll never forget. But before that, I want to send my heartfelt well wishes to Barry Allen over on Monday Night Showcase. Barry was the victim of a brutal attack by the Rogues last week. Let me make one thing perfectly clear. That kind of behavior will not be tolerated here on Brave and the Bold. Now, thank you all for being here and tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to DCCW, because this is only the beginning. Now, on to the first match.
Boy, what a great opening way to start this show. And to our audience at home, I think what Mr. Wayne meant to say was he was talking about the Prime Earth Championship, not the Multiverse. He must have had Multiverse Champion on his mind, thinking about Barry being injured and all that.
Well, I mean, Barry kind of had it coming to him after stealing the title away from Captain Cold, but I think we can disagree on that.
Well, very interesting you bring up Steel, considering this guy here stole Hawkman his #1 contender match. I know you missed it while you were out with your leave.
I did hear about it, though. It was a November 21st. It was Joker versus K-Tar, but got interrupted by Carl Sands. And ended up with a chair, no less. Ended up costing K-Tar the #1 contender spot.
Well, not that that mattered, because after the very next week, Joker went on to face John Jones for that Gotham Night Champion, injured John Jones, and was suspended. So now that title's vacated, and all of that was for nothing.
Ultimately, though, the Gotham Night Champ title is a thing of honor. Back when Brave and the Bold was its independent thing before the merger, the Gotham Night Champion title was the cream of the crop. So it is really interesting seeing these guys really vie for this position.
Well, yes, I do remember hearing that was the main championship, and Are you saying, though, that you don't like the fact that we've got the Prime Earth Championship now coming here and we're not using the Gotham Knight as the top title?
Ultimately, I think the more championships you throw in, the more watered down it always gets. Championship this, championship that. I think it should be a more linear thing.
Interesting thought process there. I kind of get where they're coming from with this by bringing in the big titles as opposed to just a regional title like the Gotham Knight Championship. But here comes Carl Sand's opponent here, who obviously is looking to get a little revenge after getting smacked by that chair.
It's going to be interesting to see this matchup here, Snapper.
Hawkman and where's Hawkwoman? I haven't seen her in a bit.
Hawkwoman actually fought the last week in a title and ended up tearing her L4 vertebrae. She's going to be out for a little week or so until she heals. So right now, Hawkman is flying solo.
That's got to be painful. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, though, we wish her nothing but a quick and speedy recovery so she can spread those wings once more. Boy, that helmet looks heavy. I don't know. He must have knacks and traps like steel.
Also got to wonder about the range of vision there. I mean, he almost took it right there on the rope.
That's a good point. I do want to make sure everyone knows at home, this match is being brought to you by Wayne Tech Ultraphone X. Stay connected with the Wayne Tech Ultraphone X. Military durability, billionaire style. Well, I'll tell you, I've got my eyes on that phone myself, and that would be a nice one to have in my collection.
All right, and now we're starting off. It is K-Tor versus Carl Sands.
And, Carl going...
right out of the gate there. This match may be over before it even begins, Snapper.
Carl definitely is trying to make a point here that he is definitely... I've heard that Carl and K-Tar here have a tumultuous history going back to the indie circuit in St. Roque.
They do have real beef, Snapper, real beef. Carl putting K-Tar right there in the turnbuckle.
Carl is relentless.
Wait, what is he doing? Is he gonna... Oh, he's begging K-Tar to get up. What's he gonna... off the ropes!
Now he's going up for the turnbuckle again.
Here it is, Kyrie bringing the sandstorm.
And a hurricanrana from the top rope. These two know each other's moves back and forth from their history. You know that this is going to be a tough match. This is, almost like on Showcase when Boomerang faced off against Barry. Two well-versed opponents.
Very evenly matched. It is really a matter of durability. It's not even a matter of technique or style. It's just who can outlast who. Right out of the ring. And it looks like K-Tar is holding his neck there. He might have injured himself.
Oh boy, I hope not. But Carl's... Whoa! Carl doing a drop kick from the top turnbuckle to the outside of the ring. Holy crap.
Carl really earned his name for himself on these little air dives back in the independent circuit.
Well, you would think that would be more Hawkman's thing.
It's kind of ironic if you think about it that Hawkman doesn't see these things coming. Right up against the corner there.
That Carl couldn't hide in the shadows from that move. As Hawkman now throws the Shadow Thief back into the ring and jumps in to get, and they lock up. And a back heel kick off the ropes. Shadow Thief is definitely in control of this match. Seems like this is his to lose. And he goes to go for the drop kick, but Hawkman's able to step away and has him locked up and throws him against the ropes again. And now has him in an abdominal stretch there, a very unorthodox abdominal stretch.
We're all gonna get out of this one.
You've got me, man. You're the one who with the wrestling background. How would you... I would not have expected a leg trip takedown.
Ultimately, I probably would have rolled forward and used his strength against him.
That would have been a smart maneuver.
Took him right in the kidney. He's going for another aerial dive. You got to give it to Carl, Snapper. This man is young. He is scrappy. He wants this title.
He is scrawny, he is wiry, and he is a jerk. It takes someone like Hawkman, someone who has convictions, to show why you need to fight honorably and obey the rules in a match.
There are rules and there are exceptions, Snapper. Sometimes rules are made to be broken.
Yeah, except for Carl there.
Coming back off the ropes there. Oh, double on the ropes.
Oh! And a pancake flip there. Flapjack, that's the name. He's got him. Oh, and a German suplex for the pin. And that'll do it.
Oh, and he loses it. This one goes to K-Tar Hole, the Hawkman.
Well, I mean, after all, Hawkman has definitely a... See that right there? Even after everything that Shadow Thief has done to Hawkman over the years, and then recently costing him the title, he still tries to bury the hatchet, but he just knocks his hand away.
Wayne, this is outrageous. You saw what happened out there? Carter cheated. He's been cheating ever since we started wrestling on the indie circuit in St. Roque. You have to do something about this.
Cheating? Come on, Carl. I watched the match, and Carter won fair and square. You lost. It happens to the best of us.
Fair and square? Please. Carter's been getting special treatment from you for years. I demand you give me and him a title shot at 0 Hour for the Gotham Night Championship. That'll make up for this atrocity.
Tell you what, Carl. I'll schedule a match next week. Win that, and we'll talk about your title aspirations. Until then, focus on what's in front of you, not what's behind.
Make sure you clear your calendar after next week then. I promise you, you and I will be having a really good chat.
Boy, the audacity of him to demand a title shot like that.
Listen, you gotta want it, you gotta go after it. You can't wait for the rules.
Not this guy again.
Oh, Psimon. Truly the brains behind the Fearsome Force.
Yeah, he's got him tattooed on his head.
Well, I mean, you gotta advertise, Snapper.
And speaking of advertisements, as much as I don't want to give this guy any more advertisement, but this promo is being brought to you by the Queen Industries Volt Bow e-bike. Go green the Queen way. Volt Bow electric bike. Fast, silent, and stylish. You ever ride one of those bikes, Slam?
No, my wife wouldn't let me have a bike. She said it was silent and deadly.
That's not the only thing that you do that's silent and deadly. I sit next to you all the time.
Shut up, Snapper.
I sometimes wish, though, this guy would be silent. We know he's not deadly.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing beside me is only part of the most dominating force in DCCW. Yet somehow, the tag team championships are held by two clowns that are boring and generic. The tag team known as Blue and Gold. Now, let me make one thing perfectly clear. Mammoth and his teammate Gizmo of our Fearsome Force are real championship material. If this so-called world's finest tag team had any guts, why, they'd put those belts on the line against us.
Oh, what's going on? What's coming up?
I recognize that music. It's Blue Beetle.
Escrabajo Azul. It's actually Blue Beetle Jr. Snapper. This is the second one to hold the title.
Guts, please, we'd love to prove you wrong, Psimon. But neither one of us has a match scheduled tonight. So, tough luck.
Well, fortune smile upon us this day, gentlemen, as I had actually spoken with Mr. Wayne earlier. He was more than happy to black out a match for Fearsome Force. And, Beetle, since you have so much to say, well, why not put you in the ring right now?
You want to fight, Psimon? Fine, let's do this.
Oh, no, my fine sapphire insectoid friend. You won't be facing me. You'll be facing Mammoth.
Oh, that's not good. I've only been here for a short while, but even I know that Mammoth,
It truly looks like a real David and Goliath kind of battle there, Snapper. But if there's anything that we learned at Showcase last week, it's that sometimes being the biggest and the strongest isn't always a good thing. I mean, Diana Prince really won it for the Glamazons last week, but John Henry Irons, who is a massive man, still lost it to Clark Kent at the very end there.
that's an excellent point there. You would have thought going into that match at main event last week that John Henry was going to take that for sure.
So ultimately, even if Mammoth is twice as tall and twice as big as Blue Beetle Jr., it could still be anybody's game here.
Yeah, that's a good point, and Blue Beetle does have a lot of agility that he can use to help get himself around the ring. And like you said, this is a very David and Goliath moment there.
Yeah, well, I mean, and obviously, Jaime Reyes is the Goliath of this since he is the champion holder.
How could you say that when literally Mammoth there is a Goliath of a man? That is just completely out of left field.
Yeah, Mammoth might have eyes. Oh!
And apparently the maneuverability to make a leaping drop kick like that.
Still, Jaime Reyes has the pedigree. He was trained by Ted Cord himself, the original Blue Beetle.
That's a very good point there. And Ted Cord was a fantastic champ. Worked with now Jaime's partner, Booster Gold. They were the original Blue and Gold.
That's right, Snapper. So while Mammoth may have the size and the strength, and even possibly the durability, ultimately it comes down to skill.
That's a very good point, and I guess the question for you then, considering this was originally your show, and I'm kind of new to this, only a couple of months in, who would you say has the better skill?
Honestly, I think it's going to have to go to Blue Beetle Jr. He, again, the pedigree, the size, the scrappiness. Mammoth may wear himself out before this is over.
Well, I hope you're right there, because if there's anything I love nothing more is shutting up Fearsome Force.
What do we got going here?
What's Simon doing back there? Simon's taking the turnbuckle off. He took the turnbuckle pad off. He exposed the steel.
What an interesting turn of events there.
Interesting turn of events. That's called cheating.
Well, again, rules are made to be broken, and the rules are more exceptions. That's the kind of thing that Lex Luthor keeps pointing out. Gotta look to the future.
Look to the future. You keep talking about these rules and changing the rules and such. How can you have illegal matches when you have no rules at all? That turnbuckle is still exposed. Hey, ref, over here, ref.
Well, it's really simple logic, Snapper. You can't call them illegal if there's no rules to guide them by.
Oh, okay, it's one of those, if it's not caught, it's not illegal? Boy, I know how you...
No, it can't be considered legal or illegal if there's no rules to judge them by.
You want to live in a lawless era, I guess.
Oh, burn it all down, Snapper. Burn it all down.
Oh, finally the ref noticed that the turnbuckle is exposed and he's covered it back up. Ooh, and tosses, just pushes him to the ground. What is Simon doing now? Oh, and he's tossed out. He tossed a kendo stick in. These Fearsome Force are nothing but underhanded tactics.
Well, and this is why I really think it goes to Blue Beetle, because obviously they need help to defeat a legend like Jaime Reyes.
Oh, I don't think they need a whole lot of help if they do moves like that.
Oh, right into the turnbuckle, which is safely covered again.
One could say his carapace was crushed.
Oh, really interesting Beetle fact there, Snapper. Good for you.
Well, I've been trying to study up on my... when I heard there was a Blue Beetle, I kind of studied the wrong information, but...
But remember at home, kids, wrestling isn't just entertainment, it's also...
education. Just like I will always, after watching this, I have learned to never step in the ring with someone like Mammoth.
And it goes to Mammoth in a horrific upset.
Well, you know that Simon was getting involved there, so I think the problem was Jaime Reyes was trying to fight Mammoth while trying to keep his eyes on Simon the whole time.
Really trying to fight with one hand tied behind your back.
And your eyes looking in two opposite directions.
You ready, Mera? Big night ahead. Women's Prime Earth Championship.
I'm sure fans are in for a show they'll never forget.
Ready? Arthur, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Catwoman's good, but she's not me. I'm walking out of that ring as the first ever women's Prime Earth champion.
That's what I like to hear. Let's show Gotham what the royal family can really do.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. You think claiming to be a queen of a state where no one really even wants to go means you're going to waltz into my city where people do want to visit and take what's rightfully mine? Sorry, sweetheart, but this title match, it's as good as over.
Careful, Selina. You're playing a dangerous game. And trust me, you are out of your depth.
Out of my depth? Oh, that was a pun. Oh, that's real funny, your royal highness. Highness. But let me remind you of one thing, Arthur. This isn't your fishing boat. This is Gotham. My city. My rules. And when I'm done with Mera tonight, you'll both wish you stayed in your little lighthouse.
Bold words for someone who's about to be declawed in front of the entire DCCW audience. Hope you're ready to eat those words, Selina.
We'll see, Your Majesty. We'll see. Meow.
Bold words indeed from both sides.
Looks like we've got a real cat fight coming up here, Snapper.
Well, on one side, definitely.
Well, and I think this is ultimately going to be a one-way fight. Selina Kyle is Gotham-born and Gotham-bred. She came up through the independent circuit and came to the Brave and the Bold. This woman knows the city and its rules like the back of her hand.
So what are you trying to say? Just because Mera got traded over here after the merger, she doesn't deserve the title?
I'm not saying one thing or another, except that Mera may literally be a fish out of water.
I don't know about that. I mean, we're talking about a woman who's a multi-time DCCW Women's Champion, won the Femme Fatale Championship at the Showcase before it was also retired. This is definitely a woman who has the pedigree and the trophy case to back up any of her claims to skill.
Absolutely no disrespect to Mera. She definitely has the pedigree, she's got the talent, and she can go the distance. All I'm saying is that Gotham City is a very different game.
Well, that's a good fact there. I mean, heck, some of these people on this roster are quite different from where her and Arthur came from at Showcase. There's that one guy with the pumpkin head who just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, you gotta love Jonathan Crane. He rules with fear itself.
Do you, though?
Oh, and here she is.
The cat herself.
From Gotham City, New Jersey. Standing in at
We gotta watch out for someone like Selina Kyle. She is quite capable. I've seen just from watching footage and getting myself familiarized with the talent over here. She is one that could quite easily steal a victory.
Ultimately, you could say she's the perfect opponent.
I don't think I'm gonna say that. I will say, though, that she is not someone I'd want to go in the ring against. Heck, Simon's not someone I want to go in the ring against. I'm quite comfortable sitting back behind this table next to you, Slam.
Me too, Snapper. Me too. Can't think of anything better I'd like to do on an evening like this.
And there is the new Women's Prime Earth Championship, a great-looking title designed by the Wayne Enterprises.
Isn't that a thing of beauty?
Quite starkly different from the DCCW Championship over on Showcase.
All right, fighters are in their corners, getting ready, getting pumped. And here we go.
We lock
up. And starting off with a grapple.
Ooh, Catwoman throws her to
good, strong start from Selina.
Definitely showing that Mera may be a strong woman, but she is not going to be one to back down from a fight. As Mera, though, pushes her back to the turnbuckle, and the ref's got to break her up. Ooh! Giving her one
shot right there. Oh, and trade blow for blow.
Anything Mera can do, Catwoman says she can do better.
Women's world, Snapper, and we're just lucky to be in it.
Well, that's a fact. That's a fact, Slam.
Looks like Mera had a bit of a throat injury there. Oh, and Catwoman is up on the turnbuckle. We gonna do an aerial dive?
Oh, nice aerial top turnbuckle clothesline there. Oh, but a swift Mera was playing possum there, and Catwoman smartly rolled out of the ring to catch a breath. But Mera, it takes advantage of her climbing back in and throws her against the ropes, ducking underneath and goes for, tries to go for a power slam, but Catwoman's able to reverse as she's got her in a head spin there. Whoa! I can see why you've enjoyed being on here, Slam. The talent over here is quite amazing.
It's really poetry in motion, Snapper.
No doubt, no doubt.
And ultimately, there is something just a little bit grittier to these fights. Say what you want about Showcase. Always just a little too shiny, always a little too polished. But this is where the blood, sweat, and tears are really shed.
Well, Showcase likes to play by the rules. You know, things that you seem to have problems with.
I don't necessarily have a problem with the rules. I just say that sometimes they need to be rewritten.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think the rules on Showcase and now DCCW, considering the two are using similar rule sets, I think as long as the wrestlers follow them, they should be good.
Oh, there's a leg lock.
Definitely got it. Oh, and she arches her back, adding some extra tension and pull to that. But Catwoman, to her credit, does not tag out. But Mera, I'm thinking this is looking like Mera's match here. Mera is, you could do a lot worse for Mera. Mera is a fantastic champion who fights honorably and will always show respect to the title as she gives a fall-away slam to Catwoman.
Well, don't count Selena out just yet. Cats always have 9 lives. And speaking of what, tapped out.
Kicked out right there for sure. What is this here? Oh! Double knees.
That's gotta be an illegal move.
Not in your rule book, apparently. She's got...
got to the turnbuckle there.
Ooh.
Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh! Trying to throw her out of the ring.
Threw her shoulder right into the turnbuckle itself there. Oh, but Catwoman's able to reverse with a boot to the face. Oh, and a bulldog.
Gave Mera some taste of her own medicine. Oh, this may be it. Oh, Mera taps out again.
Boy, Bruce Wayne was right at the beginning. This is definitely a match for the ages. And she's got her by the hair and throws her head against the turnbuckle again. Another reversal. This back and forth is unbelievable.
This crowd is lucky to be here. It's this ferocious femme fatale fight. Oh, is this Mera's game after all? No! Catwoman breaks out of it once more. Oh, to the back of the head.
It's another one of those lives we were talking about for Catwoman there. But it's definitely looking like Mera's on top here as she goes for a body splash. Ooh, the belly flop. Mera's calling for
it. Always looks like it's the worst, but cats always land on their feet. Speaking of that was a neat flip.
That's her tiebreaker right there for you. And she goes back in for that leg lock. Got Catwoman.
She's going to arch her back again. There we go. Look at the back arch. No!
Catwoman. Oh, but Catwoman does not tap out again.
Oh! These ladies are not giving up.
No, they are not. This is definitely a great back and forth. Oh, a little enziguri type kick, spinning kick there.
Is this it? Is this the one?
Oh, wow!
Well, Snapper, fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly, but the cat will always be top of the food chain.
That cat definitely did eat that fish. As we have crowned our first ever Women's Prime Earth Champion here on Brave and the Bold. It is the Catwoman.
Watching Selena do her victory lap.
Well, thank you again for joining us and watching Brave and the Bold. Please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss next week's action.